Hello there, Adam Bazalgette here from Scratch Golf Academy. Today let's look at tips for perfect setup and posture, especially posture is what we're going to focus on today. I'll show you three reference points I think great players set up with, and we'll give you drills and feels for each of those. Very briefly, if you're new to this channel, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. Helps us bring you more free content. Also, the app at the App Store is Scratch Golf Academy. That's our app. I think you'd enjoy it. Hope you'll check it out. Justin Thomas on the left, an older one of Tiger Woods there on the right. So first reference I would draw is if you draw a line up from the toe line, it will hit them about in the tricep. Now, I'm not claiming that that's true of every great player in every situation, but I am saying it's a good reference and it's typically true, and it puts you in really dynamic balance. Now, next reference we draw, let's go from the shoulder or the upper arm, and that line, at least on an iron, sometimes the driver there's a little bit more reach, but that's going to hit them about in the middle of the hands there. As you look at that, that's another good reference. And the final one is they look athletic. You don't see either one with an arched lower back or head stuck up in the air or something like that. So they're not rigid, but they both look very lively, very athletic. If you like these videos, by the way, if you go to scratchgolfacademy.com or the Scratch Golf Academy app, we have full sequential courses in every aspect of the game. And you can work your way through at your own pace with lots and lots of drills and different ways to progress in the game. First checkpoint, put an alignment rod in the ground vertically, take your setup, back toe against that, and as I stand to the ball, I can look to the side of me and see that's about in line with my tricep. Let me show you a way to check that at home so you can really dial it in. Just find an open doorway, you don't need a club. I'm going to use my left foot so you can see what's going on. And when you take your setup, you can see that's in line with my tricep. Just do this regularly when you go in and out of doors or have a spare moment. You'll get the feel pretty quickly. Okay, the hang of the arms. Just take the trail arm off the club and let it hang. If it hangs about in line with the grip end of the club, you're doing it right. If you're back here in your heels and reaching for the ball, it's going to hang way down in there, and obviously the opposite if it's too close to you. Now, a little bit more tricky is the athletic posture, just because it's more of a feel thing. Let me give you a couple of insights. I like to see people just barely clasp their fingers behind their back so they get good athletic posture, shoulders pulled back, and then practice their bend, getting that feeling they had with the first two drills, and then let their arms hang so they don't get excessively rounded. You've got to get what for you is reasonable posture. Not everyone's built like Adam Scott, ramrod straight. And the other thing I'd want you to feel is that you're lively and athletic. Feel like you could virtually spring into the air. I don't feel my toes digging in. I don't feel I'm on my heels. I feel lively, but I don't feel rigid. That's the combination. And when you're in a good setup, you're going to find it is a lot easier to move athletically and stay in balance. Hope this helps you.